Hi, Leda and Professor Igor. Once again, thank you so much, Professor Igor, for giving us the opportunity to actually visually demonstrate our trusted advisor behavioral intervention. Our 30-minute presentation has now two parts. First was a 25-minute masterclass explaining the why behind your program. So this includes the instructional design model, the itch, the needs analysis, the training objectives and evaluation strategy, and we topped it off with the utility analysis showing the program breaks even just after 2.7 additional sales. And now, more importantly, we've included the 5-minute visual demonstration showing the how. So our group will now visually bridge the gap between technical knowledge and sales for action. Take a second to pause the video to observe our core training goals and the program roadmap. But without further ado, let's get into showcasing the Trusted Advisor Behavioral Intervention in action.
Oh, hi. Welcome to Best Buy.
I start my first year at Ontario Tech University. I'm overwhelmed. I need a laptop that won't crash when I'm running softwares for courses like business analytics and information systems. But everyone is telling me different things. Is MacBook good?
Yeah, it's a MacBook. It's got an i7 processor and 16 gigs of RAM. It's pretty fast and it's on sale for $120 off right now.
But will it handle my specific lab's software? And is the battery going to last through a 3-hour lecture?
I think so. The box is 10 hours, but that depends on what you do. Do you want me to find the specific SKU for the more expensive one?
Honestly, I don't know. I'll just go home and research it on my own and just buy it off of Amazon.
What we just saw was a total breakdown in the customer experience. Because Janine defaulted to being a passive order taker, she failed to provide any value beyond what HIPAA could find on a product price tag. This is a classic performance gap. Janine had the technical knowledge but lacks the diagnostic questioning and the social self-efficacy to lead a discovery conversation. The result? A lost high-ticket sale to an online competitor such as Amazon and a customer who leaves feeling even more overwhelmed from when she arrived. Now, watch Alex. As a senior sales advisor, she isn't just selling a device. She's performing a needs gap analysis. This is behavioral modeling training, otherwise known as BMT, and it's at its highest level. Notice how she probes for technical bottlenecks.
Watch me dig into her actual workload. If we don't find the bottleneck now, she'll be back in 30 days to return it. Hi there, I see you checking out the I/O ports on that model. Are you looking for something that can handle a full workstation setup for the new semester? Honestly, I'm just overwhelmed. I start my business technology management major in a week, and I just need something that won't crash. But I don't even know what I'm looking for. BTM? Great program. That means you'll be pivoting between heavy browser-based research and local data environments like Tableau or SQL Server. Tell me about your typical day. Are you mostly docked at a desk with external monitor, or are you running simulations while sitting in a lecture hall with limited power outlets? Most of my core labs are like 3 hours long. And the older buildings at Ontario Tech are famous for having 0 plugs near the back rows. My current laptop chokes if I have a database running and more than 5 Chrome tabs open at the same time. So that's the classic thermal throttling and RAM management issue. You don't just need a high clock speed, you need a system with efficient, unified memory that won't spin its fans like a jet engine the moment you open a data visualization tool. Since you'll be mobile, are you leaning towards the macOS ecosystem for that battery efficiency, or do you need a Windows native environment for specific database software compatibility?
See that? Alex identified thermal throttling and portability constraints. She's framing the laptop as a solution to HIPAA's 3-hour lab problem, not just a $1,500 purchase. Now, for error management training, Janine is going to try this high-level diagnostic approach. She's asked to go deep into the specs, but that she ends up tunnel visioning on the hardware so much that she forgets to verify the customer's budget. Let's see how they handle the recovery.
Your turn. You use those technical terms, but keep the safety net in mind. Go.
Alex is right. Based on those SQL requirements, you really need a minimum of 16 gigabytes of RAM and an SSD with the high read-write specs or speeds, so your data sets load instantly. This Dell XPS has a beautiful 4K OLED screen, which is perfect for, wait, I just realized I've been talking about this $2,000 specs without asking myself what your actual investment for this year is. I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. Let me recalibrate. I want to make sure we're getting you the high-end performance without overshooting what your actual budget is. So what have you put aside for your tech budget, and where were you hoping to stay maybe price-wise? By letting Janine trip over the spec trap in this simulated environment, Alex ensures she won't make that same $500 mistake with the real customer on the floor when she isn't there. We've seen the modeling and we've practiced the mistakes. Now we move to the final stage, on-the-job application. Watch Janine apply the consultative diagnostic framework that utilizes her performance aids as well to close the performance gap.
Hi, I'm back. I've been thinking about what we discussed, but I'm a little worried about making the wrong choice for such a big investment.
Welcome back. It's completely normal to want to be not 100% sure all the time. But to help me be precise, beyond the basic business analytics softwares or the other BTM softwares you have, will you be doing any heavy multitasking like running virtual machines or having 20 plus research tabs open while on a video call, for example?
Exactly that. My current laptop chokes and the battery dies in 2 hours. I'm also worried about the storage speed for my local data sets.
I hear you. You need efficiency and sustained performance. Here, I'm just pulling out my digital performance aid to verify technical read and write speeds. Based on the applications here, I recommend the Acer VivoBook S. It's rated for up to 15 hours of battery life and has the exact high-speed SSD required to keep your data assets from lagging.
Sounds exactly like what I need, and it stays within my 1,500 limit.
It does. It comes to 1,200, which leaves room for a Geek Squad protection plan. That way, your investment is safe even if a coffee spill happens during a long lab session.
You actually solved the whole problem. You made it so much easier. Thank you.
We've seen the successful shift to a proactive trusted advisor. To ensure these skills stick and prevent a return to passive habits, our program enters sustainment. Let's see how a morning huddle booster session keeps the team on track.
Hey Huddle team, before we open, let's do a quick booster. Janine, you had a high ticket win yesterday. Using the new diagnostic frame, how did you handle the software bottlenecks question?
So yeah, the student was worried about lag, so I pulled out the digital performance aid on my handheld to verify that the read-write specs were just right for her. It helped me to stay confident without getting lost in the specs.
Exactly. That social support and quick check-in keep us from slipping back into old habits. Keep using those digital sheets. They're there to back you up during high traffic shifts.
Sustainment is the final bridge. By providing digital performance aids and regular booster sessions, Best Buy ensures that the trusted advisor mindset becomes a permanent habit, not a one-time workshop. This ongoing supervisory support is what prevents the return to the passive order taking and secures the long-term ROI for our training intervention.